Hey there, brother. This is Steve Horseman with Good Guys to Great Men. Thanks for joining me for another new video this weekend. I'm reminded when I start these videos, I say, hey, brother, like you could be my brother. And then some guy the other day, he's like 80 some years old. He came up and he put his hand on my shoulder and he said, hey, son. And I said, so I'm 60 years old. And he said, hey, son, it makes you feel so youthful when somebody does that. And somebody told me the other day that with my graying hair, that I am like a father figure to them. And I'm going, I'm a father figure to you? And this 80-year-old guy was a father figure to me, the way he talked to me, the way he touched me, the way he gave me his attention and time and his wisdom. And so if you see me that way, I'm going to accept that. Even though I want to think I'm still 30 years old, many guys have said in this YouTube channel that I'm like a father figure to them. I didn't have kids of my own. And maybe that's one reason I do this, is because I enjoy hanging out with people who want to talk about what it means to be a man. I like talking to younger guys who are still figuring it out. And so if you want to think of me as a father figure, that's great. So here's some fatherly advice for you. Be happy. This word happy, H-A-P-P-Y. It's such a common word. It's such a happy little word. Let's be happy. I want to be more happy. She isn't happy. Why aren't you happy? Let's be happier. Every relationship that I know of that is a happy relationship has a happy man at the helm of the relationship. I know if you're 20 or 30 or 40, you might have grown up in this world of we're all equal, we're all the same, right? Nobody in the relationship has more power. I'm here to tell you, as your father figure today, that the masculine energy in a relationship is the bellwether. It is the predictor of whether it's going to be mostly sunny with light winds, or if it's going to be mostly cloudy with a chance of rain. The weather in your relationship, that is the happiness meter in your relationship, is most prominently gauged and affected or influenced by the masculine energy. The feminine energy wants to feel safer, secure, it wants to feel inspired, it wants to feel light, it wants to relax. And when feminine energy can feel that way, happiness is right around the corner. So what happens when the masculine energy shows up angry, pouty, disinterested, sad and depressed and critical? What happens? That means the whole house goes that way. As goes the masculine energy in your house, in your relationship, as goes your whole house. Everyone wants to see us happier. Now that seems like a big burden. Why do we have to be the ones? Well, screw it. Even if you weren't married and you were now divorced, and I talk to a lot of guys who have crossed over in divorce land, you want to be happy no matter what the situation outside you is. I realize you may be going through a tough marriage, a tough relationship, maybe with a tough woman who's not happy and she's blaming you for stuff. You can do things better from a happy state than you can from an unhappy state. Whether you stay married, whether you get divorced, it's not all that important to me, because I know first and foremost, the masculine energy inside you has to find a way to well-being. Well-being is another phrase we use instead of happiness, that there's a sense of peace, a sense of groundedness, a sense of value, a sense of optimism, a sense of humor, a sense of curiosity and amusement. All of that is available to you under your own power without anybody giving it to you, especially an angry wife. So as your father figure, I'm suggesting that you start thinking about on a daily basis what your own weather is. And if you're stringing together more days that are mostly cloudy with a chance of rain inside your own body, inside your own mind and heart, you're creating that outside yourself. So here's your 7-day challenge. I want you to try to string together 7 days in your mind of knowing that it's a mostly sunny day. You have a lot to look forward to. You have a lot of value inside you. You're worthy. You can create whatever you want. You can show up any way you want, independently from outside influences and outside variables. You can. As your father figure today, I'm telling you, you must. It is the only way to a happy life. Happy husband, happy wife. Try that one on for size. I hope that helps you today, brother. I love you. Take care.